Have you ever felt sidelined in a conversation, your voice drowned out by others? You're not alone. Every day, countless people struggle to make their thoughts heard. But what if I told you that reclaiming your voice is just a few powerful phrases away? In today's video, we'll reveal 6 smart phrases that can transform how you communicate, giving you the confidence to stand your ground. Stay tuned and discover how to build your inner fortress so that every conversation feels like an opportunity, not a battleground. If you find value in this, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. When navigating conversations, adopting a Stoic mindset can provide clarity and confidence. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, including our responses in discussions. Armed with these effective phrases, you can communicate assertively without coming off as aggressive or defensive. Let's dive into practical ways to help you stand your ground and cultivate respect in your interactions. 1. I'd like to finish my point. Imagine you're in a meeting, and as you start to share your ideas, someone interrupts, cutting you off. It's frustrating, and it can leave you feeling powerless. However, with the phrase, "I'd like to finish my point," you can assert yourself without coming across as confrontational. This statement is not just a request, it's a declaration of your right to be heard. When you calmly state this, you signal to others that your thoughts matter. This phrase serves as a gentle reminder to others that every participant deserves an opportunity to speak fully. It establishes boundaries and fosters a more respectful dialogue. The simple act of finishing your point can have a ripple effect, encouraging others to think before interrupting. You reinforce your position while inviting a culture of sincerity and respect within group settings. Over time, as you consistently use this phrase, you'll notice a shift in how people engage with you, both listening more and interrupting less. To maximize its effectiveness, practice using this phrase in low-stakes situations before tackling bigger conversations. Whether it's with friends or family, the more comfortable you become, the more natural it will feel in more intense discussions. Your tone matters immensely. Maintaining composure and confidence while using this phrase not only showcases your assertiveness, but also reinforces the idea that you value open dialogue. Language is powerful, and how you use it can transform interactions from chaotic to constructive. Ultimately, saying, "I'd like to finish my point," equips you with a powerful tool for navigating discussions. This simple statement can help you reclaim your voice and strengthen your self-advocacy in a world where many struggle to be heard. So next time you find yourself interrupted, remember this phrase. Take a deep breath and stand your ground. Your ideas deserve the space to breathe and flourish. Don't let anyone take that away from you. 2. I appreciate your input, but let's discuss my idea first. Have you ever felt the wind knocked out of you when someone dismisses your ideas abruptly? It's disheartening, but how you respond can reshape that narrative. When you say, "I appreciate your input, but let's discuss my idea first," you demonstrate a powerful balance between acknowledging others and standing firm in your own ideas. This phrase is essential for anyone looking to establish a confident presence in conversations. First, by appreciating the other person's input, you establish a connection and show that you value their perspective. This acknowledgement is crucial. People are more likely to listen if they feel respected. By incorporating the phrase, you are subtly reinforcing a culture of mutual respect even as you pivot back to your ideas. This technique not only positions you as considerate and thoughtful, but also illustrates that everyone's voice deserves attention, including yours. The challenge lies in using this phrase in a way that doesn't come off as dismissive. The key is to deliver it with a calm and composed demeanor. Your tone should reflect confidence, not aggression. By clearly stating that you'd like to address your thoughts, you redirect the conversation smoothly without undermining others. This not only enhances your credibility, but also makes others more likely to engage with your ideas sincerely. Practicing this phrase in day-to-day conversations can make a significant difference in how you assert yourself. Try integrating it into discussions with friends or colleagues, gradually building your confidence. Over time, people will start to recognize your contributions as significant and worthy of discussion, leading to more meaningful and engaging conversations. In conclusion, using "I appreciate your input, but let's discuss my idea first" can transform the dynamics of dialogue around you. It empowers you to reclaim the spotlight while fostering respect for everyone's contributions. As you begin to utilize this phrase, you'll notice changes not only in how you communicate, but also in how others respond, paving the way for richer, more effective conversations. Start practicing today, and take a step towards building your inner fortress of confident communication. 3. Let's take turns sharing our thoughts. Have you ever felt like a conversation was devolving into chaos, with voices overlapping and ideas getting lost in the shuffle? You're not alone. Many people struggle in environments where everyone seems to be talking at once. But what if you could simplify that chaos with just one powerful phrase? Saying, "Let's take turns sharing our thoughts," can restore order and respect in conversations, allowing for more productive dialogue. Let's explore how this simple statement can transform group discussions into meaningful exchanges. When you suggest a turn-taking structure, you not only advocate for your space, but also encourage others to engage in a more respectful manner. This approach asserts that everyone in the conversation deserves a chance to be heard. By establishing a framework, saying that you should take turns, you create an environment where ideas can flow freely without interruptions. It diffuses tension and promotes collaboration, enabling participants to listen to each other fully and thoughtfully. Using this phrase is particularly effective in settings like team meetings, family discussions, or even casual gatherings of friends. As you introduce the concept of turn-taking, be sure to articulate it clearly and calmly. Your tone should convey not only confidence, but also a genuine enthusiasm for collaborative dialogue. You might say something like, "I think we all have great points to make. What if we took turns to ensure everyone gets time to share their thoughts?" This invites cooperation and positions you as a facilitator rather than an authoritative figure. Role-playing can help you practice this phrase in various scenarios. Start with smaller groups where the stakes are low. Gradually build your confidence by introducing this structure in more significant conversations. Over time, you'll develop a reputation for fostering respectful dialogue, making you a sought-after contributor in discussions. Ultimately, saying, "Let's take turns sharing our thoughts," does more than just establish order. It lays the groundwork for deeper understanding and connection. It turns chaotic discussions into a collaborative experience where ideas can flourish, enhancing both personal and professional interactions. By adopting this phrase, you empower not only yourself, but also those around you to engage thoughtfully, creating a more enriching environment for everyone involved. 4. I hear you, but I'd like to add, imagine you're in the middle of a group discussion, and someone presents a point that makes sense, but you have your unique perspective to share. It can be challenging to interrupt or add your voice without diminishing what someone else has said. What if I told you that there's a way to maintain respect while still contributing your thoughts? By saying, "I hear you, but I'd like to add," you can create a harmonious balance between validation and assertiveness, making conversations richer and more collaborative. This phrase goes beyond mere acknowledgement. When you start with "I hear you," you validate the other person's point, showing that you're actively listening and engaged. This acknowledgement is essential in any conversation. It communicates respect and fosters an atmosphere where people feel valued. However, it's crucial to follow this up with your distinct perspective. By using this phrase, you clearly transition from validation to contribution, allowing your ideas to shine. The beauty of this statement lies in its structure. It empowers you to introduce your thoughts without diminishing or dismissing what has already been expressed. To maximize effectiveness, deliver the phrase with a calm and confident tone. This approach ensures others will perceive your addition as part of a constructive conversation rather than as a rebuttal. When delivered thoughtfully, it invites others to expand on their initial thoughts or engage with your perspective. Incorporating this phrase into daily conversations can help reshape how you interact with others. Practice using it with friends or colleagues when discussing various topics, from work projects to personal matters. The more comfortable you become with this structure, the easier it will be to employ during more intense discussions. Over time, using this phrase will not only enhance your assertiveness, but also strengthen your relationships through mutual respect and understanding. In conclusion, saying, "I hear you, but I'd like to add," is a powerful technique for navigating conversations gracefully. It empowers you to assert your voice while fostering a respectful environment. As you incorporate this phrase into your interactions, you will find that your ability to connect with others deepens. Remember, great conversations are not just about speaking. They're about creating a dialogue that values all contributions. Your thoughts matter, and using this phrase ensures they're heard loud and clear. 5. Can we circle back to that? Have you ever participated in a conversation where the thread of discussion shifted so rapidly that your original point seemed lost forever? It can be frustrating to see your ideas overshadowed by new topics or frequent interruptions. But imagine if you had a simple phrase that could help you regain focus and keep your contribution relevant. By using, can we circle back to that? You can artfully redirect the conversation back to your initial point, making your voice heard and ensuring your ideas do not get dismissed. Suggesting to circle back helps to establish a more structured dialogue. It gives you the power to anchor the conversation, reminding others that your original thoughts are still important and worthy of discussion. This phrase strikes a balance between asserting your need to be heard and maintaining a collaborative tone. By using this technique, you encourage others to reflect on your points instead of allowing the conversation to derail into unrelated topics. Using this phrase effectively requires tact. Start by gently interjecting when the conversation veers off course, using a soft yet assertive tone. For example, you could say, "I appreciate the great points being made, but can we circle back to my earlier thoughts on this topic? I believe it ties in nicely." This approach not only validates the contributions of others, but also reinforces your position in the discussion without creating conflict or discomfort. Practicing the use of this phrase in smaller group conversations or even one-on-one discussions can build your confidence for larger interactions. Imagine using it in a meeting where voices often overlap, bringing everyone back to your original idea in a way that feels constructive. Over time, others may begin to follow your lead and recognize the need to return to significant points that might otherwise be lost. Ultimately, can we circle back to that? Serves as a valuable tool for regaining focus in conversations and ensuring your ideas maintain their place in the discussion. It provides an opportunity for respect, allowing all voices to be heard while keeping the dialogue on track. As you incorporate this phrase into your communication toolkit, you'll find it becomes part of your natural style, enhancing the quality of your interactions across various settings. 6. I would appreciate it if we could stick to one topic. Ever found yourself in a meeting or discussion where multiple themes collide and create confusion? It's easy for conversations to become overwhelming, with key points getting lost in a torrent of ideas. What if there was a simple way to maintain clarity and keep everyone focused? By saying, "I would appreciate it if we could stick to one topic," you can set essential boundaries that lead to more manageable and productive discussions. This phrase acts as a gentle reminder that clarity fosters understanding and prevents important messages from getting buried. When you introduce this idea into a conversation, you're not only reinforcing the need for structure, but also demonstrating your commitment to respectful dialogue. You signify that everyone's contributions deserve to be shared and explored thoroughly, rather than skimmed over in the rush of overlapping topics. To make this phrase effective, consider the timing and your delivery. Wait for a natural pause or moment when the conversation feels disorganized before interjecting. Use a calm and steady tone to communicate that you seek to improve the quality of the discussion. Something like, "I appreciate everyone's enthusiasm, but I would appreciate it if we could stick to one topic right now so we can delve deeper into it," together sets a collaborative tone while maintaining focus. Integrating this phrase into your daily conversations can strengthen your communication skills significantly. Start in casual settings, such as conversations with friends or team discussions, where introducing structure can enhance clarity. As you grow more comfortable, use it in larger or more formal conversations to establish your role as a facilitator of productive dialogue. In summary, I would appreciate it if we could stick to one topic is not just a request, it's a foundation for clear and effective communication. This phrase empowers you to create a balanced space in which everyone feels confident to contribute without losing sight of the essential points being discussed. When used consistently, it transforms chaotic conversations into well-organized discussions, paving the way for deeper understanding and stronger connections among participants. Embrace this phrase and watch as your ability to guide conversations flourishes, making you a sought-after voice in any discussion. Now that you've unlocked these powerful phrases for assertive communication, it's time to put them into action. Imagine a world where your voice is heard, respected, and valued, where conversations become meaningful exchanges rather than chaotic battlegrounds. Don't let your ideas drown in the noise any longer. Start using these phrases today and watch how they transform your interactions, empowering you to build your inner fortress of confidence. If you found this video insightful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Join our community of empowered communicators and become a part of the conversation. Together, let's make our voices resonate loudly and clearly in every discussion. Your journey to confident communication starts now. Let's dive in.